How's it going out there, everybody? Y'all know who it is, Lawsuit Jerry. I am back again with another video. This video is going to be about the rims. It's going back on a Docmobile. I'm going to be putting them back on there real soon as possible. I'm so anxious to put them on there today, but it's wet outside. But there's no need to put them on there right now because I spent a lot of hours getting the tires and rims ready, you know, to put them back on. So we're going to go through a different step this time with these rims, what I did to them and stuff like that to get them back together. So I spent a lot of, I'd say about 2 days on these rims to clean them up real good, make them look good, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of things I be using, you know, to make it look good, alright? So, like I said, the black is all cleaned up real good. The airbrush is all shiny, looking good, you know what I'm saying? So, there was more with 2 steps. So, I did a little experience on them. What I put on the body of the car, same thing I use on the rim. Because those are painted black, you know what I'm saying? So, even though I want to get all the greasy stuff off of them and everything, I did that, you know, with the stuff that I use anyway with it. So, I'm going to show y'all a few little things what I did with them, what they look like so far. So, even though I went through, I hate doing that, even though I went through the stuff I always use the 3M. The step 2 that I use here, that was the first thing I used on it, you know. I buffed them off and wiped them down real good, and I end up going to 3M3. Alright, that's the polish. And that there makes that color come out really bright. A lot of people don't know. If you don't know, man, this is some really good stuff to use between these 2 bottles here. These are the best 2 things to use. I mean, when you put it on, man, you see the whole different from your car or your rims. Alright, so you always want to keep your rims looking good at all times. So when I did use this stuff here, I turned around and bought the ball that you hooked onto your drill, you know, and I got down in between them with it. I hit the side of it with them, you know, with this. I own 2 of these brand new. This one's getting a little dirty because I ended up cleaning up the whole rim with it. You know what I'm saying? All the rims I did with it. So this ball is made just for the rims, chrome, whatever you got. You know what I'm saying? So it really beats the time of doing it with your own hands. Your own hands is like, it takes you hours to clean 1 rim. So you don't want to do that. Use the ball. You know what I'm saying? It's quicker. It's better. If you got chrome, polish, wax on it, use this. But you're going to have to pre-wipe afterwards because you want them bad boys to look good. And you don't want to leave no kind of wax on your rims at all when it comes down to that anyway. So we're going to take a closer look at the rims. Show you exactly what I did to them. Like I said, I cleaned them inside, all the way around on the outside. You know what I'm saying? So go to the back side of the rim. It's all cleaned up in there too, because I used that ball inside of that too. I cleaned the back side of the rim here, you know, and wiped everything down. So it makes everything look good, like brand new. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want your rims to stay dusty. A lot of people drive around with their rims on their cars and stuff, and the only thing that looks good is the front side. That ain't cool. If you're able to get your hands in there, or whatever, lift the car up, wipe out the whole back end of that rim, you know what I'm saying? Because that one makes a difference. I hate to see a car riding down the street, the rims is good looking on the outside, but when you get to the back side where the brake dust gets set down up in there, you want to make sure all of that is cleaned out at all times, you know what I'm saying? Even though I got the old Docmobile rims that's over there, the original tires, I still cleaned up on the inside or the back side of the rim. You know what I'm saying? So I want to make sure everything stays looking good because the car is not going to look good if that side is dirty. You know what I'm saying? So I have to see a lot of people like that. But if you're able to get your finger up in there your hand up in there, get it clean. But if it's hard to get in there like this one, I usually just lift it up, put my jack stands underneath it, and I turn my wheel in the front because they easy to turn in the front when you lift it up and clean behind the rim. You know what I'm saying? To make it look good. So all my rims like that. Even the chrome. When I clean the chrome, I'm able to get my hands behind those and I can still get in there and wipe them. You know what I'm saying? So I use all my chrome polish for the chrome rims only. I use this for that, just to clean them, make them look good. And I still get my hand up in there and pre-wipe with this chrome polish because you want to make sure everything looks good. When you first got it, everything was looking 100% looking good when they slap them on the car. But you sit there and wash your car and you clean the outside and don't do nothing with the inside, it still look tacky. So, lawsuit Jerry is Dotmobile is never going to look tacky. I love the way my car look because when you do a detail to a car, you want to make sure everything is done. A lot of people say, oh, I'm the best detail. But when you see behind them rims they ain't been done, you're not the best. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be the best. To be the best, if you're going to clean all of that too. You know what I'm saying? Man. So when you get down to that, you always got to hit the door jambs. That's got to look good. You know what I'm saying? The windows, even though you got these black peelings on your car, you roll that window down and hit that top of that window. You know what I'm saying? Then roll them up and hit the rest. But a lot of people go around that. Oh, it's okay as long as it's clean here. I'm fine. No. You roll that bad boy down and you clean it. You get behind the back window, even though I got tint windows. You still get behind that back window and you clean it because if you do the outside, it's still going to look kind of messed up from the inside. You know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure everything looks 100% good when you're doing the car. That's what we call 100% detail. You know what I'm saying? So if you ain't got nothing to get the air vents, you got to have the brushes for that. You got to have the vacuum cleaner to go behind you when you clean them bad boys, you know, making sure all that dust is not going to fall back down when you got to do double work just to clean the car. You know what I'm saying? So, I've been taught by the best. I wish my brother was still here because he taught me and my younger brother how to do that. You know, you got to know how to detail a whole car. Inside and out. Okay? I mean, you put wax on your body of your car and you getting it off, where that dust going to fall at? Between the doors. It's going to fall in between there. And you still got pre-wipe. You see what I'm saying? So, you just got to make sure everything is done when you're doing a car because you want to make sure that customer is happy with it. You know what I'm saying? If you gave them a price for that, that means you got to continue to make sure that everything is done the right way. No matter what it takes. And that's the way I've been treating the Dotmobile. Even though it's raining outside, I still vacuum out my car every chance I get, you know, because I don't want no dust or whatever that's on the floor. I don't need it. See what I'm saying? So I want to make sure everything looks good on the inside. So when this weather do clear up, I can do the outside. And me, I like buffing my cars more than anything. So, but the car is dirty right now, it's wet. But it still looks good once I go ahead and wash and dry it off. You know, she still got that shine to it, you know, because I use the good stuff on my car. I don't really have to buff out my car every chance I get because it's already been buffed out and it still looks good. So, like I said, don't never go out there and buy the cheap stuff for the cars or your rims. You want to make sure everything stays new at all times. Even though I can't put that buff on my rim, but I would try, but I'm not going to do it. So, that's why I got the ball, so I can buff out my own rims. I ain't got to worry about messing up my rims, scratching them. You always got to rinse them off before you even do that wax job or the buffing. You got to rinse them off real good. Clean them off. Put them in the garage. Drip dry, whatever. Wipe them down. Put your wax on. And go ahead and knock them out. Because the same way if you go through a car wash, you still got to wash it off. So, wash it off real good and clean them, you know? Make sure the car look 100% better with the rims, you know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, if the rims all messed up, it ain't clean. Tailpipes, if they ain't clean, the car is not clean, you know what I'm saying? So it got to be clean. So, I'm going to take this car to the car wash today. I'm going to power wash out my engine because it needs to be cleaned off again. So I'm going to go ahead and clean off the engine. and I'm going to dress it back up. So that way, when the weather's ready to break out, then I can go ahead and do the whole body of the car, and I'm good to go. You know what I'm saying? So that's the way Lawsuit Jerry is doing his thing. So I got a couple cars next weekend I got to do, and I will be going to their homes to do their cars right there in front of them where they can see exactly what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So you can't cheat on people's cars and they sitting there watching. So ain't no need to cheat when you at your own house and they not there. You still got to give them the whole 100%. You know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure they happy. Make sure they will come back to you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not looking for a lot of people to come to me to get their cars done because my business is to do houses. You know, clean houses on the outside. You know, power washing them off. So if somebody need their car washed, yes, I go ahead and detail it. Because it's a business. Even though I got to do it by myself, hey, I ain't got no problem with it. You know? Lawsuit Jerry's in his 50s. And I'm going to keep on doing this as long as my heart is still kicking. You know what I'm saying? So I love what I do every single day. Go to work, come home, take care of the kids, you know, and get out there and do what I got to do every day. Take care of me and my family, you know, but that's what this is all about. Taking care of the Docmobile, the rims going back on this week, and they already being cleaned, polished down real good, and once I get them on there, I can put some armor all on the tires, and it's all good to go. But they're not going on until I do the whole body first. Then I put those on, take those chrome rims off, wash them off real good, you know what I'm saying? Once I come back from the car wash, they're going to be washed off anyway. Take them off, and I'm going to send this garage, I'm going to polish those bad boys up, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to put step 2 and step 3 polish on them bad boys, and I'm going to buff them out real good, and I'm going to put them back in plastic and put them on the sideline. But just like I said, if anybody want those, you can get them for $2,000. Them chromes, all right? I got something else special that's coming up for the Docmobile. So those is going bye-bye. Just like I said, the bolt pattern is 9 by 110, okay? If you got a 9, 1, 10 bolt pattern, you can get them, okay? For $2,000. That's what they're going out the door for. And I'm going with something a little bit different. I will show y'all the picture, but I'll let y'all wait for that one. So when I get those other set of rims, they're a lot cheaper. I found them online, and they're a lot better. You know what I'm saying? They sort of like these here, but a little bit different. They black. I'm not going to give you too much information, but they black, all right? But they different, and I fell in love with them, and they will be getting put on sometime soon, but not now. But anyway, just like I always say in my videos, don't forget to hit that notification bell if you like to join Lawsuit Jerry's channel, all right? Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to leave a nice comment. And be safe out there, you know. The world is coming back some kind of way, you know. And we ain't trying to lose a lot of people in our life anymore. Because I'm tired of hearing about people passing away. I don't want to hear it. I'm tired of that. You know what I'm saying? Just keep your mind and your heart into God and everything will be okay. You know, everything will fall in place. And another thing, I got my younger brother here. You know, he come back here from out of town, so he's here for a few days. And we'll be having him to come over. We're going to cook us some fried catfish fillet out here in the garage. And some potato fries, you know. Just have a little get-together because I ain't seen my brother in a minute, so I want to invite him over for some catfish, you know, and sit back and mangle. You know what I'm saying? Because he's doing great things, you know. He got away from here to give him a nice, good job, you know, and stuff like that, making good money, got his own place, you know, and I love that from him, you know, and that's one of my younger brother. Most of y'all see my younger brother, he look like he's older than me, he's taller than me, you know, but we just 11 months apart, okay? I'm shorter, he's taller, he's 6'3", I'm about, 6 foot maybe, but still, you know, that's my brother, I love him. We talk to each other every day, just like I talk to my sister every day. And we never forget to say we love each other before we get off that phone, you know what I'm saying? Because That's what it's all about, loving your family. If you're not able to be around your family, call them up, tell them you love them. Because that's what I do every single day with my family. You know, especially when I go around my ex-boss, you know, Mr. Roy Finley. I always tell him I love him every time I see him, you know, because he's more like a big brother to me, you know. I got an older sister that's out here, Rachel, you know, and I saw her about a couple of months ago. You know, I don't see her all the time, you know, she stay around here by me, you know, but, you know, when I do see her, you know, we always tell each other that we love each other, you know, and we really do. So, got to continue being close to your family no matter what it is, all right? Now, by me doing this video, man, I love doing YouTube because it's a good thing to do, you know what I'm saying? It keeps you busy, you know. I go to sleep at night, waking up, thinking like, man, why not I keep on doing YouTube? I love doing YouTube. I love being